So our first story for today is from SpaceX and Cursor, and they're announcing that SpaceX and Cursor are working now closely together to create the world's best coding and knowledge work AI. The combination of Cursor's leading product and distribution to expert software engineers with SpaceX's million H100 equivalent Colossus training supercomputer will allow us to build the world's most useful models. Cursor has also given SpaceX the right to acquire Cursor later this year for $60 billion or pay $10 billion for our work together. So this is super exciting. A lot of people are hating on this. They're just saying like, oh, Cursor's just a VS Code fork, and like, why is it worth 60 billion? Personally, I'm on the other side of this. I think I might just be bad at like startup math and like valuations, but they were worth 10 billion about a year ago, I think, or maybe like 18 months ago. And they're just such a useful product. Actually, personally, and we'll talk about this when we get to the tweet from the Cursor engineer, but I've actually gone back to Cursor just because I believe so much in like the file viewer. And I have been informed that Codex, and I checked it out, Codex does have a file viewer as well in the desktop app. So it is still available in some of these other competitors, but I just feel like it doesn't really make a lot of sense to have a separate file viewer from the code generation using AI, because the code is still what's being run, like you can ask it questions and you can generate these markdown docs that you can read, but at the end of the day, like the agents aren't the ones who's responsible for the code to be run. But nonetheless, not to get too sidetracked, SpaceX is potentially acquiring Cursor for 60 billion, or they have to pay $10 billion for their work together, kind of like the Figma $1 billion for Adobe would be my guess. Like in case the acquisition doesn't go through. And it's just really cool, SpaceX acquired XAI, it's all coming together. The IPO is going to be massive when it happens. But yeah, there are a lot of people who say this is a bad idea and Cursor should not be valued this high. But it is crazy that like the company was founded in 2023. So in about 3 years exactly, they've managed to create a $60 billion company, which is incredible.